So this video might shock you, and please stick with me. Let me ask you a question. What would you do if your 79-year-old mother, a widow, got a call from one of these rent reduction companies and signed a, let's say, a non-binding term sheet to sell her cell tower lease agreement that she wasn't planning on selling for $160,000 less than the fair market value on the street would be any day of the week? When I talk about the cell tower sharks are circling, and when I talk about these cell tower lease optimization companies and rent reduction companies that will take advantage of you, I'm not making this stuff up. This stuff happens every day of the week. I spent about 45 minutes on the phone today with the wonderful lady who almost got taken to the cleaners, and thank God she didn't. Here's the thing, you folks in Southern California and in Texas and wherever you're located, you know, you hypocrites, you are a bunch of hypocrites. I'm speaking to you that are in that company. And if you don't realize it, you're working for hypocrites. You're working for a bunch of hypocrites. This is a company kind of rooted in Christianity, and I'm not one to lecture on the Bible, believe me. But, I'm just going to read this. I'm going to read this right here. In James 1:27, it says, religion that God, our Father, accepts as pure and faultless is this: to look after orphans and widows in their distress, and to keep oneself from being polluted by the world. If you're going to take $160,000 of value away from a widow, what kind of Christian are you? What kind of businessman are you? Where's your moral compass? You hypocrite. Yes. So here's the deal. If you have getting one of these rent reduction letters from one of these lease optimization companies, if you have questions about them, give us a call at Tower Genius. I'll spend as much time as I need on the phone with you. I'm not going to charge you a dime for it. You might speak to David or Kevin or Bob or Mansoor. Do not get bamboozled. Do not get taken to the cleaners. Yeah, every once in a while, maybe a tower gets relocated because of eminent domain or something. But a 7 or 10-year-old tower that just got built, that's getting like average rent, and you're pushing the widow to take either a like 25-30% rent reduction or a lump sum, or they don't even want to sell, and you cause them to lose sleep at night. This is morally reprehensible, and it is just a real horrible way to do business. And you know who I'm talking about, and I'm talking to you, you hypocrites.